Hey, it's TimeScark11, and I decided on doing draft prep videos after all. So this is going to be my team for the Week 2 match against the Golden Gate Gliscors. So first thing I'm bringing is Mega Charizard Y, which I'm going to be bringing pretty much every single match, I believe, because it's my best Pokemon on my draft, so I just have no reason not to bring it every single time. So just the basic set that I've been using all the time with it. There's no reason to change anything. It deals well with whatever I'm going up against. There's nothing specific I really need to run on it to deal with different things, since the rest of the team can just handle other stuff. Aaron is my main powerhouse for the entire draft, so. Next, I'll be bringing Zapdos, my Kaminari. So, my main wall, the opponent has Feeny, Garchomp, Tornadus, Therian, Mega Manectric, Metagross, Darmanitan, Toxicroak, Cloyster, Umbreon, Ursaring, Poliwrath, and Sceptile, with Feeny, Garchomp, and Poliwrath being Z-move users. So this deals well with the Garchomp. It can at least check it, not outright counter, but it checks the Garchomp. Defog for getting rid of rocks that you may want to set up, which would probably be coming from the Garchomp. Pretty sure that's the only rock setter. Well, Metagross could be used as a rock setter, I believe. I'm pretty sure it gets rocks, but I just never see it using rocks. In a draft, though, it's something it might run if it gets it. And deals well with Feeny. Because he's using Feeny, I don't expect him to be running Toxic on it. So I could get Toxic because I'm not on the ground, but the only reason he would really bring Toxic is specifically the Zapdos. He might do it, but considering Feeny is his main wall against a lot of stuff, it could be a waste of a slot. I'm not sure. So this deals well with the Feeny, Garchomp, and Tornadus Therian. Also should deal pretty well with the Cloyster if he decides to bring it and set up. Easily deals with the Poliwrath. Next is Mimikyu. So this variant outspeeds. I'm bringing. Maybe I should bring the Adamant version instead. I'm not sure yet. I might switch over to the Adamant, because there's nothing exactly that I really need to outspeed that Jolly does outspeed. So the extra power might come in handy. It provides mainly a check to Garchomp and just hurts everything else except for the Metagross. Also easily deals with the Umbreon. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch over to the Adamant before the match happens, because I don't really need Jolly to outspeed anything. The only things that would be worth outspeeding, Jolly doesn't do enough. So probably going to switch over to Adamant. So I'll do that. Where's the Adamant one? Just gotta switch the item to Life Orb there. Anything has Life Orb on this page that I can just take. Okay, sorry for the delay. So now I've switched over to running this. There's nothing I actually need the Drain Punch for anyway, and Shadow Sneak is much more useful, especially if the Cloister sets up. And yes, I have 2 legit shiny Mimikyus that people bred for me. So next, I'm bringing Barbatos, the Silvally. So this is because it just has great coverage. This time I'm going to be running him with max HP instead of max speed, because same with Mimikyu, there's nothing I really need to outspeed that I can outspeed with that investment. In fact, with Mimikyu, I might as well just put more HP on there. Yeah, I think I could just put HP on Mimikyu instead of speed. I don't think there's anything I really... Well, Poliwrath, I could use it for Poliwrath. I'll just leave Mimikyu as it is. So Barbatos, Thunderbolt hits the Feeny and Tornadus. Also the Cloister, though I don't think I'll be living against the Cloister if it manages to set up. At the very least, though, I could hit it, bring it down to Sash, and then Mimikyu could clean it up later. Though I don't think I'll want to waste Barbatos on that unless it's late game. Ice Beam is so that it can just destroy the Garchomp. With max HP investment, it can definitely live whatever Garchomp wants to use, except maybe a Z-move. I'll need to run calcs on that. I think I can live a Z-move with max HP investment. I hope I can. And then kill it with Ice Beam. Flamethrower is for Toxicroak mainly, and the Metagross. Toxicroak and Metagross. Plus, there's nothing else I really need to run, so might as well just run coverage. So just running calcs for the Garchomp. And Parting Shot, Z Parting Shot is in case I need to get something healed up. It's just a really good utility. And without running any speed investment this time, that means I can get off slow Parting Shot. So if I live against something, I can weaken it and then safely send in whatever I want to. Why is the camera tilted? Okay, yes, I live a Devastating Drake from Garchomp. With max HP investment, I will live any hit from the Garchomp, and I can kill it with Ice Beam. So yeah, just straight up Garchomp check, and overall utility and coverage there. Next, bringing Typhlosion. This is the first time I'm actually using a Flash Fire Typhlosion. This was one that I just bred new for this, which is why it isn't level 100 yet. So my other Typhlosions, I've been running Nature Power because I use them on teams with Tapu. So Nature Power was good coverage on those other Typhlosions. This time though, since I don't have any Tapu in my draft, then Solar Beam is definitely the way to go because I'll always be using Megazord Y. So Flash Fire, basically just because of Darmanitan and Mega Manectric. Normally I run Blaze just so if I get in a tough spot I can boost the power of Flamethrower. But here I really need something that can take an overheat from the Electric and take whatever Darmanitan wants to use. Darmanitan could have Flamethrower or Rock Slide to hit me anyway, but most likely it's going to be Banded or Scarfed. If it's Life Orb, though, then I still can hit pretty hard with Eruption. I would probably be able to KO it. Actually, no, wait. If I switched in on it, then it could just go after me. But anyway, it's still a safety measure against Darmanitan. And just Focus Blast for coverage. Solar Beam hits the Feeny and Cloyster and Poliwrath. Poliwrath really isn't an issue, because half the stuff on my draft can just destroy it. And then lastly, Luca Megarine. I replaced Toxic with Ice Beam this time. There's not much reason to run Toxic because Feeny is there, so it's not worth stalling anything out, especially since it's kind of a more offensive team. Plus, Ursaring, Umbreon... Well, Ursaring and Umbreon, I don't want a Toxic because Ursaring will be running Guts. I don't think it really runs anything else. If they bring the Ursaring, it's definitely going to be running Guts. Umbreon, I don't want to get Toxic myself. If anything, I want to get a Burn to activate Marble Scale. I do not want Toxic. Ice Beam hits Garchomp really hard. So basically, I have a bunch of stuff to handle Garchomp because it's the main thing that stops Megazord Y. The only other thing really being Mega Manectric. Darmanitan could be an issue if it's Scarfed Rock Slide, but still, Milotic easily handles the Darmanitan. So that's what I plan on bringing for my Week 2 match, the Torgoth Typhlosions versus Golden Gate Gliscors. That battle should be up within a few days. The day I'm recording this, I'm planning on having the battle later in the day, but if I don't, then it's probably going to be within a couple days of recording this. So either way, I should have the battle itself uploaded in 2 to 4 days. So, see you next time!